Well, we weren't expecting to have a baby lamb anytime soon. And when I found him, I wasn't prepared with my camera. So we bought our lambs. We've had them just about, right about 5 months. A little less than 5 months. We got 2 ewes, each with a baby on their side. When I say baby, they were weaned, but they did belong to them. And so both ewes had recently had a baby, one female and one male that had been weathered. As far as we knew, no one was pregnant. So to my surprise, when I came out here after we got home from vacation, check on waters, just check on things. We'd been gone for the weekend. I come out here and I see this guy nursing on his mom. It took me a minute to comprehend what was going on because, like I said, we had no inclination that anyone was pregnant. A nice surprise. We had a baby ram out of one of our Harlequin ewes. He's been checked out by the vet. Everything looks good. Soon we will be having his tail docked, and we will either have to weather him and keep him or sell him as a ram once he's weaned, or try to trade him for someone else that has a ram that they can't keep because he's related to their flock. The thing was, because we weren't expecting to have any lambs anytime soon, it was in the plans, but we weren't expecting to right now because we don't have any rams. So how could that happen? Obviously, Mom must have been pregnant whenever she got here. We just didn't know. I thought they were just eating good, putting on some weight. Keep in mind, this is our first run with sheep. We know little to anything about them. We're learning as we go. And prime example, but because we weren't expecting lambs yet, we didn't have lambing stalls set up. So when I came out here and discovered the lamb, all our animals run together. So I've got Mom running with the cattle like they always do, and baby is just following her, walking right up underneath the cows, going nose to nose with the cows. The lamb actually really likes the cows. But I was terrified that the lamb was going to be stepped on by one of the Dexter steers. We rotationally graze. We've got 2-wire poly fence set up. We rotate the animals through the paddocks, and the lamb could easily go underneath the 2-wire poly setup that we have. Mom could not. You know, it's been over 100 degrees here, and worried about the lamb being separated from Mom or having to chase Mom around the pasture to get milk. And so quickly, we put a plan into action, ran to town, up to Tractor Supply, and bought a feedlot panel as a temporary setup to isolate Mom and the lamb for a couple of reasons. We wanted to make sure that Mom and the lamb bonded well. We wanted to make sure that the lamb had easy access to all the milk that he needed, and wanted to make sure Mom was getting plenty of fresh, cool water, grain, and hay. We've been supplementing, giving, since she's not on pasture, we've been getting her lots of fresh hay. The hay mix that we feed here, we get locally. Get these mini round bales. It is primarily coastal, but there is some other prairie grasses mixed in there. They all really like it. I've been adding in a little bit of fresh alfalfa bale. And with that, and of course I'm giving her grain and keeping the water cool and fresh. It's hot here. They're in the barn, plenty of draft. There's a fan right above them you can see here. And I'll step back here. From here over, this is the section that they're stuck in. The rest of the stall is still available for the other animals. They come in here, they interact through the panel. But that's kind of the setup that we've got going here. And it's working. We're gonna keep them in here for probably a couple of weeks. By then the temperature should cool down here a little bit and give the lamb time to get a little bigger before we set her free in the pasture with everybody else. Show you the lambing stall that we set up. Like I said, simple feedlot panel from Tractor Supply. I cut it down to fit with a angle grinder, and I just have it secured here with, I put some eye bolts into the stall, and then just using some carabiners to hold it in place. It can easily be removed long term. Our plan was, and still is, we just weren't prepared to do it right now, but we'll set up some gates and have, gate hinges periodically that we can make the stall different size. That way we can use it as a calving stall, a lambing stall, whatever we need it for the different size animals. And we'll use a gate in place of the feedlot panel. But for right now, this works. The sheep are pretty tame. They're not rambunctious. They don't try to escape. The lamb's not bothered by anything. He's got a great personality. The kids have really enjoyed spending time with him and holding him, and and looking after him. So that's the story, guys. I guess the moral of the story is you don't know what you don't know. Be willing to think outside the box, and things aren't going to wait until you're prepared for them. Things are going to happen the way they're going to happen. Nature has its own plan. We can't control that. Just got to be able to roll with the punches, baby. So that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.